Yo guys, what is up? And today I'll be showing you how to make this, which is a really easy way to start your first factory on Tekkit Classic. So this is making automatic crafting tables, which is probably one of the most easy things to make because it doesn't have an EMC value, so it's not available to make in one of these. So I'm going to show you how to make it. First of all, we probably just want to put a world anchor down like there, and we want to go and search for condenser, and then we can get rid of the world anchor and do collector. So we want to really get Mark 3, but it doesn't really matter if you can't get them. But here we go. So we'll put those, and we will need 2 kind of power flowers, miniature power flowers, if you will. If you put this here, and the power flowers, they create EMs. They use sunlight, which is not even sunny, but they use sunlight and they turn it into EMC. So what we really want to make in this one is wood, and in this one we want to be making sticks. So now we've got to add a filter to both of these. These work as an output, so they suck the items out of the condenser or the machine, or whatever you want to get something out of. So you want to put a redstone tube on here, and we'll get one of these, a Mark II crafting table. These aren't too hard to make. Trust me, if you're not that far into a server, you'll be able to make this. You'll be able to start up a shop, and people will be able to buy them, and I'm sure people will want to buy them for their own shops. So this one needs to be making wooden gears, so it needs, let's just get some sticks out here. Let's just take these. Okay, so the sticks need to be arranged in a diamond, and the ones on here, which is the wood, need to be arranged in a crafting table. So now we just want to add the red alloy wire. Now, this is very important stuff. This is way better than redstone, so if you're doing anything that needs to go kind of up a wall for redstone, use these because they're so much better, like way better. Next thing I need is a timer, which, well, it's pretty much self-explanatory, but it outputs, so it turns down to 1 second, so it goes round. But every time it goes 1 second, you can set it, but I've set it to 1 second. Every time it goes 1 second, a redstone output is set. So now these two, the filters need redstone output, so now they're they're sucking out the items from the condenser to this and put them in here. They'll be making those, and yeah. So you may be wondering, now what do we do? Well, what we need to do is get these from out here and put it to one crafting table, which is just making the automatic crafting tables. So it has to happen. We have to put it on the top, so don't do this in a small space where you have no room. So you want to put this on top. You want to get a sonic screwdriver or a normal screwdriver, and you just want to jump and tap. You don't really have to tap, it just gets a bit, look, you fall into it, and some servers it gets a bit crazy, and it has to be on the top because that is the output for the factory. So now we put one of those there, and we go like this, room down here. And if you're in quite a tight space, which I think if you want to keep this down to a minimal and you want to make it look a bit nicer, then what you have to do is you have to put some covers down, any type, like that, and they just stop the wire from going down and connecting back to these. So that means you can do this, so it doesn't connect to the machines. Right, and now we want one of these to go that way, Now let's go a bit forward. I mean, you can go like this, but I'd prefer, I don't know why, this is a bit messy. Okay, like that. So they're both going to go here, where it's gonna go like this, and a crafting table. Yep, a lovely crag, whatever that is. So that'll be that now. That's the recipe. So before we start outputting, we just wanna. Does it work? If I no, here we go. If we get filter, we go like that. And we want to get the output on top and some redstone chip. Okay, that's nice. Okay, for some reason I've got clay. Okay, a bit strange, but redstone tubing. So we want to get some of that, and we just want to come down here. You know what? We're going to use these. We're going to use these. So we go like that and like that. And bring this down for space. And this now goes to an alchemical chest, which is just a chest. It can be any chest you want, really, but I suggest an alchemical chest because this is a really fast setup, and it kind of is a bit overkill. You'll see what I mean. But here we go, and this will be going over here. Now the thing is, we can't really get there. We can't get to this because it goes up here. Now what can we do? So what you want to do is you want to make some jacketed wire, any type, and you want to touch onto that. Okay, just get some more jacketed wire, and it has to be the same the whole way through, or it will break. It will not work. So now that's getting signal from there. It's going all the way. So now it's making automatic crafting tables. And I did get rid of the world anchor earlier, but just get one of those. And the world anchor keeps the chunk loaded that you're in. So if you went offline in the server, you would have this and it would carry on while you're offline. And if someone's not in the chunk. But you could also, if you wanted to make this really fast, you could add relays. Okay, just fill up those, and you could add, get more collect. Okay, so what you do, if you didn't know how power flowers work, they go like this, and you put these all around here. They're like connectors, so wherever there's a face for one of these, you can put a collector. So that means underneath, anywhere. So if we put one of those there and one of those there, I mean, you can go under, but I'm not really bothered because this is going to fill up insanely fast. Okay, so that is probably one of the fastest ways you can make it. I mean, there are faster, definitely faster. I'm not saying this is the fastest, but you don't really need to get much faster because unless you turn this, if you turn this down, like, let's see, that's really quick and it's outputting so much that it just doesn't know what to do. So that's why I suggest not to do it like that. So just turn it up a second. And put it up like that. So 1.2. Now it's outputting loads of this. Yeah, see, it goes really quick. And look, we've already got 41. And you can sell these in shops, in player shops, on servers, or you know, or you don't really need it in single player, but you know. So yeah, thanks guys. See you guys later, and peace.